beetroot and raspberry mousse, dark chocolate soil, raspberry coulis. This is one of our new favorites. Fresh raspberries and cooked beetroot go straight into the blender. 2 minutes on high until completely smooth. Then we put it through a fine sieve. This removes the seeds and any fibrous bits. What you're left with is completely smooth and the color is extraordinary. Now we add some icing sugar and lemon juice. Mix until combined and set aside. Gelatin sheets go into cold water to bloom. Double cream and icing sugar go into a bowl. Whip until you have stiff peaks. You want it firm enough to hold its structure when it gets folded into the puree. Now a small bowl over a larger bowl with some hot water underneath. A simple bain-marie. A few spoons of the puree go in here. We only warm a small amount because heat will dull the color. Squeeze every drop of water out of the gelatin sheets. Add them straight into the warm puree and whisk immediately until completely dissolved. Now the remaining cold puree goes in. Add some vanilla extract, then the whipped cream. We add it in 3 times, folding slowly each time. Gentle movements from the bottom of the bowl upward. This keeps the air in. The air is what makes the mousse light rather than dense. Baking paper cut to fit precisely into the bottom of each spring form. Then the mousse goes in. Don't overfill. Leave a small gap at the top. Overfilling makes the release messier. Smooth the tops completely flat. This becomes the base after the flip, so it needs to be level. Cling film on top, then into the fridge overnight. Dark chocolate digestive biscuits for the soil. Break them into rough pieces first. This gives you more control over the final texture. Pulse. Don't blend continuously. You want to have a mix of fine crumbs and some slightly larger pieces. Into a bowl with melted butter and cocoa powder. Mix until everything is evenly combined. Put it onto a tray and into the fridge to firm up. For the coulis, we blend together raspberries, icing sugar and lemon juice and then strain it through a sieve to remove all the seeds. Then reduce it in a pan until it thickens and deepens in color. Transfer it to a bowl and leave to come completely to room temperature before using. Place a palette knife into hot water for a few seconds. The warmth loosens the mousse from the pan wall without melting the surface. Makes for a much cleaner release. Place the spring form on a glass for height. Unclip the clasp slowly. Then lower the collar gently away from the mousse. Hold the mousse in one hand, plate face down on top, then one confident flip. Carefully peel the baking paper away from one edge, slow and steady. There it is. Chocolate soil all the way around the base, scattered naturally. Real soil isn't perfectly neat, and neither should this be. Then the coulis over the top. Let it find its own way down the sides. Place some fresh raspberries on top. A light dusting of icing sugar, just enough to catch the light. Put some mint on top and tuck some into the soil. Light, airy, raspberry bright, and beetroot earthy all at once. The chocolate soil underneath gives you just the right amount of crunch. We think you're gonna love this one.